Hey, look, your guy, Kenny Pickett, he had a higher register performance last night.
KP8.
Against Miami. Hey, that guy could make some moves. He can make some throws.
He can make
George Pickens is catching balls from him, huh?
But another like crazy ass sidewind and catch from him.
Hey, how about the Steelers? You know, I mean, all they had to do was just catch all those balls that Tua put up in the air for them to intercept, and Dolphins made their interceptions, and the Steelers didn't, and that's what Tomlin said was a difference in the game. You know, have catch here, catch there, pick there, and pick it is a winner. It was a higher register game last night.
That was ripe for the taking, though. The Steelers.
Well, part of the reason why I was ripe for the taking is I don't get it.
What don't you get, Rich?
And I love Mike McDaniel, but it is wild to me that with 8:43 to go in the third quarter, it's 4th and 3 at the Pittsburgh 14, and they're up 16-10. And you're seeing this is before Pickett was winging it around and feeling comfortable completely. Kick the field goal. Go up by 9.
Yeah.
So the other team's got to score twice. And if your defense is playing well enough and you've got Raheem Mostert going well enough, maybe you could make sure that they only get, 3-4 possessions the rest of the night. They need 2 to win. Kick it. No, they ran it with Chase Edmonds. And then those 3 points, man, they could have used them the rest of the night. Here was Mike McDaniel after the game. At least asked him what were you thinking?
I have a couple guys within analytics that are in my ear, in all those types of situations. In this situation, they did not advise me to kick it. I mean, to go for it. So, there's plenty of decisions that are made that, it's a balancing act. You take the statistical, percentage chance, which is what they're evaluating. And, it's one of those things. I think it was a 4th, and I think the scoreboard might have said 3. I think it was like a long 2.5, but it's one of those that if it's 4th and 2, they're a lot more supportive. 4th and 3, they get, the percentages go way down. But that was something that I do pretty much every game where you're balancing that with the momentum of the game and where we're at. And I felt really confident that that we'd be able to convert. Obviously, we didn't. That's why it's an entire team function and job to win a football game. And the defense came through, and we didn't turn the ball over. So we ended up on the winning side.
Good for him to say he went for his gut. Well, gut, not analytics. That's a rarity, but I still don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the gut. Just go up. It just seems like nobody wants to go for 3 anymore. It's just, it does look like coaches in the NFL are playing like it's a video game. Nobody wants to punt. Nobody wants to just kick 3 and just be boring and just keep adding to your lead. Just keep adding. And the whole idea is like, we have the defense. I went for it because I knew the defense would actually, I trusted the defense. If you trust the defense, then give them more points to protect.
Right.
Am I wrong? Otherwise, I don't get it. Another one. If Doug Pederson was in Philadelphia and not Northern Florida, with all due respect to our friends in Duval County, I mean, this is the sort of stuff that would light up phone lines for days. Taking on the Giants, a 12-play, 60-yard drive that winds up on a 4th and 1 with 1:30 to go in the fourth quarter. And they snuck it. Up 17-13. Take the 3. And if the Giants score a touchdown, then you're telling Daboll, all right, you go for 2 again. Yep. Just like you did in week 1. Let's see if you'll do it again on the road, Brian. Put the pressure on him. And they didn't get it. Giants' next drive, right down the field. And guess what? We're still talking about what a wild finish. That ended on the 1.5-yard line, right? It was just like, Rams and Titans in the Super Bowl, except it was a Week 7 regular season game between the Giants and the Jaguars. Oh, man, just wound up right there, and the Giants escape with the skin of their teeth. Well, Jacksonville could have just kicked a field goal to send it in overtime. Those are 3 points, man, that you would think. 3 points that you would think would be helpful, but no. It's just like nobody wants to take field goals anymore. I guess they're too boring. They're too boring. Is that what it is?
Yeah, 3 points is 3 points.
844-204-RICH is the number to dial here on the Rich Eisen Show. I don't know if we've just made a new segment called I Don't Get It.
I like it.
Because it's just like all I got to do is just watch a Chargers game, and I'll come up with three of them. I don't get it. What are you doing with Justin Herbert? What are you doing? What are you doing not punting? What are you doing kicking it here? I don't get it. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.